Hello internet friends. In this video I will be installing the rudder cables and static ports. So if you're not familiar, well, first of all, hi. If you just randomly showed up here, I am building a Vans RV-14 aircraft. And what you're currently seeing me doing is unmessing up something that I messed up. So I forgot to dimple the flange on this bulkhead here. So I'm using a pull set a pull dimple set that basically can slide in between these two skins. And then I give up because I'm not able to get the middle ones there. And I used to use the pneumatic squeezer and it works fine. And I killed the power to my garage because I was running the heater and the air compressor at the same time. And it's only a 20 amp circuit, and when it kicks off, I guess it uses more than 20 amps. So anyway, yeah, how's everyone's week going? My week has been super busy. This video is actually 3 days of work. My goal is to do 1 hour of work per day. And work has been so busy, even though I'm working from home, that I've only gotten in about an hour per day, maybe a little less. So one day I just came out and installed the bushings. The next day I installed the rudder cables, which you're seeing me do here. To install the rudder cables, then you need to, did I already do it? Yep, here we go. You need to countersink this little piece of composite material, plastic that Vans gives you. And then you use a number 4 washer, 4L washer. Although I think you could also use a number 4 washer. Anyway, use a number 4 washer to have something for the rivet that you're eventually going to put in there to grip onto. So you can see I put the Cleco in there, but the Cleco is actually gripping onto a little tiny washer that you put behind the plastic composite material. And if you read the plans, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, here, that only took 10 seconds. This is exactly what the plans say to do. Put the washers behind the plastic material. Okay, so up next is install the static port, which actually is just a pull rivet that Vans gives you. So you drive the mandrel out here, and you stick the rivet in the hole. There you go. You installed the static port. Good job. You don't need to go buy a $20 brass fancy static port when that rivet apparently does just fine. So then you get the, what is this, 1/8 inch tubing, I think? And you just zip tie it to the bulkhead here. And there's holes, and it's pretty obvious where you put the zip tie. And then once you get that done, then there's a tiny plastic tee that you got to be really super careful to not break. Yeah, I don't know why Vans gave a tiny plastic tee, because it feels super fragile. But I seem to manage to not break it, so good job me. And the manual does say make sure that the tubing doesn't hang down, because what you don't want is you don't want water to get in through the static port and to go down, right? So you want the tubing to go up from the static port. So if you got excess tubing that's going below where the static port is, then you need to trim it off. Okay, so then also says you need to put a piece of tubing on the T, the 1/8 inch tubing, and then you need to put the 1/4 inch tubing over that. And so I had to heat that up so I could get it over it because it was pretty stiff. And then it says use some RTV to put the static line in place, but I figured I'd just put some RTV on the behind the static port to keep it on the skin, and then put a fillet here. And here's what everything ended up looking like. If you're smarter than me and you notice that I did something wrong, feel free to leave me a comment so I can fix it. If not, come join our Slack group. And I know I only did one side with the RTV, so I'm going to do the other side tomorrow, just in case I realized that I was an idiot. So, yeah, if you want to come chat RVs, the link is in the description for our Slack group, where you can come tell me that I need to post this on the wall of shame, or say good job. See you in the next video.